Hi guys, welcome to another Guyver Gaming TV video. This one is for the update for Landmark. It's actually quite a good update. First things first, I'll show you some of the little tidbits that they've actually added. So now, whenever you are mining, you will notice that you get debris now. So as I'm chipping away, see all these little bits around me, and they will just slide down as you hack in, which is really cool. I actually like the look of it. Just adds that little bit extra. And then as you hear, whoop, stick down a bit more. As you get down, you get a bit of echo, just to indicate that you're digging in a tunnel, which is pretty cool. So that sounds really good and adds that little bit of depth and detail to the game that I quite like. And then the same goes for the trees. Now it's just one click and it'll hack away at the tree. So all you have to do is click your left mouse button once and it'll just continue hacking. Click it again and it should stop. There you go. And as you see again, you've got all the little particle effects for the tree as well. Which look cool, when they roll down hills and stuff. And there it goes, explodes, bits of wood everywhere. It's raining wood at the minute, there we go. So all them particles, they don't last long, none of them for maybe 5-10 minutes I think. But I thought that was nice, I thought I'd show you. Now, this is my claim at the minute, still as you see a lot of work in progress. And the frame rate is tanking. I think it's because of the globes that I have on the ground, the light globes. It'll sort itself out in a bit. Now this is the big new thing that they've got here. That reminds me I need to fill that hole in. This is your tech forge. So it replaces your normal forge that you bake all your tools and weapons on. As you see, you can still do all your normal stuff, but there's a new slot lock, upgrade items. This is the new thing that they've added. You can now item upgrade. You can't do it in any of your old items, but anything that you create from now on with this, you can update. The way it upgrades is you'll make a tool and it'll have an upgrade slot ranging from 1 to 5 depending on the initial quality of your tool. So that you can put in these we drain power source for upgrading it to exceptional crafting, or if you're really lucky you can get a damaged artifact which you can make into legendary. So you've got all these cracked runes and rune idols and broken talismans. Now you get them from sifting your dirt or your stone. So if we go out here, see I can make 8 bags. So I'll knock out all 8 bags of dirt because I'm not going to be using dirt for a while, it's stone that I need. I see a nice animation for it, it's quite cool. Hence why I've got dirt up and down the walls, just throwing it everywhere. It's a mucky contraction. So once it's produced then, I'll open that up just for ease, chuck it on there. And empty a bag, you'll see broken talismans coming out. That's all I got on that one. So it's pure random on what you get on it. And then if you laggily travel over here, there you go, restore your talismans. So this is how you can make all your different talismans for your different things. So create one of these, you'll need gold and emerald. I don't have much elemental gold for some reason. So I'll make one of them, and that'll create a restored one. And we'll go up here, and I'll make 4 of these, because it all depends on what, how many upgrade slots I've got on my tool. I'll just knock out all 5 of them. So as you see, there's plenty you can do. Cracked rune stones. Rubicite's a bit hard to get hold of at the minute, which is what you need for most of it. Elemental rubicite is actually really hard to get hold of at the moment. And all these things can be used to increase one of your stats. So go across here. Just chuck on my quality bracelet, which has been updated as well, from what I see. It used to be 10, but now it's 17, so they have updated that quite a bit. And I want to make a mithril pick. So, tools are always going to be crafted at superior green quality now. That's the lowest you can go. But I'm assuming you can still proc it at, you know, the higher tiers. Or not. Let me just check the notes. Tools are now always crafted at superior quality, meaning the initial range used to determine the tool stats and thus number of upgrade slots is significantly smaller. Right, so obviously this upgrade system is only phase 1 of this. Bump. There we go with a mithril pick. So this mithril pick, as you can see, is a superior one. 197, 54, 210. It's actually far better than the other one. But as you see at the bottom there, upgrades 3. So this has 3 upgrade slots. So if I re-click on here, go to upgrades. Now you see the upgrading system. So in my bag I have the idol slots, the restored idols and the restored talismans. So if you click one of these, say I want it in speed, it'll increase the speed from 54 to 58, but it's also going to take mats to do this. So any upgrade you do, it will require a mat. So if I use that one, let's see what that'll do it to. That goes to 57. So each one will do it slightly differently. Obviously the better ones you've got, the better it's going to be. So I can add 2 to that. And then maybe 1 to that. So as you notice, whenever you're putting them in, the other ones will start to go down. So you can only put the 3 in. Now that 3 is separate from the superior quality, which I have. So if I chuck that in there, that creates an exceptional quality one. So if we take these out, that's your base stats increased from your superior to your exceptional. And then obviously you start putting these in to create whatever you want. Okay, now I don't have the materials to upgrade this. See, it takes a lot of materials to do it, a hell of a lot. And as you see, I'm nowhere near. So whenever you create that, you'll get your exceptional quality item, but you don't have to do it all in one. You know, you can do it in bits. So if you have, say, the gear just to do the exceptional, then you can do that, and then you can continue upgrading later on when you do have the rest of the materials. So that's pretty cool. And you can do that with all your resource gathering tools, so your Rubicite axe, your pulverizers, which I was lucky and got a legendary to start with, your sickles, you know, all of that can be upgraded, but only on stuff that you create new. None of your old equipment is going to get used, so chuck that in your vault until they bring in your, oh, what do they call it? It's not just salvaging. So I'll wait until they bring the salvaging back in, and then you can salvage all your old gear. They've also got the showcase, which was the old marketplace, has now been changed. They now have the gallery in there. So this is for tagging. There we go. This is for tagging your claims. So you can search for, let's just go, oops, sci-fi or science. Click that, find it, and it'll search through everybody's tags and bring up everybody's things that are science fiction or medieval or whatever. That looks an interesting one. Let's have a look at that. So you can click on it, and it's supposed to show a picture, but it is a little bugged at the minute. And you know, you can look at it. Yeah, that's cool. Location, where it is, the descriptions, crafting date, and then you can click like if you want. Let's see if we can get any of the pictures working. This is going to get patched today to sort this out. We're a little station cache, need to sort that out. So I have mine. Locked in for geocaching. There we go, my picture works. So open that up. Picture. Now I'm going to try and use this for my geocaching options. I tried getting a picture for this one, but it wouldn't let me. So I need to tinker with that. Obviously, it's going to patch it today, so hopefully that's going to sort it, because it's not telling you how to do the pictures. So I need to have a play with that. You know, you can click it and it's not accepting all the time, but you can tag it anywhere you want. So if I bring up my claims tab, that's just tagged as geocaching. 3, maybe the one with a picture. There you go, medieval, castle, geocaching. So if I type in any of them, it's gonna bring up anybody who's tagged it as medieval or anybody who's tagged as castle, and you can go through, look at the pictures. Oh, I like that one, click like, or you can go and visit it. In the future, they've said they're gonna make your portal shards be able to go to these areas as well, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not sure if it'll allow you to take a screenshot of the map. If you can, then I'm going to use that for the geocaching idea instead of putting it on the forums, which I'm doing at the minute. People are up there putting map positions up of their things, and you've got to find their claim and then find the hidden chest and exchange items in it. It's not doing too bad on the forums at the minute, but it'd be cool if we could use this gallery to do that as well. As I say, this is getting patched today, so hopefully we'll get that sorted. They've also updated the inbox for your mail and stuff like that, so you know, cash on delivery now or send money or whatnot. So it's a lot like what we used to out of, say, World of Warcraft or any other game these days. It's just a standardized mailbox, to be honest, these days, which is really cool. Template window has also been updated, so now you get to it by pressing T, and there you go. You can now attach pictures. Let's scroll this down to the bottom. The template window does seem really laggy as well at the minute. As you see there, I have one templated that was messing me for the castle. If you click the inspect one, it tells you how much stone you need for it. Also shows you the picture, so now you know what it is. So it's actually very nice. I like that quite a lot. So instead of going, what do I type in for this, you can have a look. There's a picture. Bada bing, it's there for you. So that's really cool. I like how it tells you the materials that you need for it. I think that's really cool. Let's inspect one of my old ones. Now you can't. There you go. There's a good example. It tells you everything you need. Your wood, your gold, doing everything, and it also tells you what props you require as well. Now them two that boulder I think shouldn't be in it anyways, because that was an error back a few patches ago where random rocks were appearing. That one's in the roof, so that needs to be taken out. But you know, if I need to do it again, I'll go right. I'll look at what I need. So blah blah. Have I got all the materials? Yep. Place it down. Sorted. Once you've placed it down, if you delete this and then redo it, then you'll be able to take your screenshot and whatnot, I think. Or if you place it down, you might be able to take your screenshot, and that would edit it for you. I think they're still working on that bit, but that's quite cool as well. I like that addition. It's very nice. Now apparently they said they've increased the upkeep to 8 days. Now I tried this and I got dumped on 5. Current supply of copper. So if I go 3,000 again. Oh, they have. I tried that yesterday and it wasn't working, but it seems to have got it sorted now. So if I do that, 8 days, 2 hours, perfect. So that's actually handy as well. They're still working on the system to increase the cap, so it's going to work. The longer that you've had the claim, the more days you'll be able to add on to it, which is it's quite a cool idea. I like that. So fingers crossed they're going to get that sorted soon, because sometimes I only have time to log in, chuck a bit of copper in and log out again, you know, with work and stuff like that. So that will be really cool. The pockets for your inventory slots are added to the showcase merchant thing. When the currency system's implemented, you'll be able to buy them for in-game currency. Until then, they're going to be available in the showcase, so that's quite cool. You always need more slots, especially if you're collecting a lot of materials. They've also put in the character delete. You now have to type delete your character, just in case you drop a bollock and delete it by accident. They've stopped that now, so that's pretty cool. As I said, the marketplace / trading post is now called the showcase. That's where you get your props and outfits and everything. Eventually we'll be able to let us sell our templates in there, which is pretty cool. Well, that'll be a while away, I think. And obviously the gallery I've explained. They fixed a few bugs. I'll go through them here because they've fixed. There's not a lot of them this time. They fixed the props become an offset when you place them. Place a template when it's rotated, so any props that you've had in your template slightly skew away if they've sorted that out apparently. The collision with the light orbs was too big for the size of the model, so they fixed that. I did Apex FX to the saw table, which you saw when I was messing before, so now the saw table only comes on when you're using it, which is quite cool. I like that. Added crafting effects, crafting progress effects to the player when using the smelter, the infuser and the workshop. The description of the pulverizers have been updated to make it clear that you can't collect any resources. The violet light orbs no longer require red lumicite, they actually require violet now, which is logical. They've tweaked the opacity of the claim box to make it easier to see through, but I don't have mine turned on because I have a wall that goes all the way around my claim, which more or less shows me the edges. I have mine turned off at the minute. The paint tool no longer allow you to try and paint if you don't have the required materials. That's logical, I suppose. Duplicating a prop that you adjusted will no longer revert the prop to a previous size, which is good because that was really a real pain in the backside. I had that problem on the doors that I was using for the window things there. Every time I duplicated it, it flipping changed the other one again, which was a pain. Fixed an issue where a prop that is duplicated on a vertical surface would sometimes rotate to 90 degrees. I've had that a couple of times as well, so that's good. And I think they've nailed down the mining pulverizer crash as well. I never had that, so that's not too bad, and they're going to have a look at that to see. So guys, that's a quick look at the latest update. Say they are going to be doing a hotfix today for a few little things that have snuck in. And hopefully this frame rate is going to get better and better. It's not too bad now, but I think the light orbs I have on the ground here is slowing it down a bit. But as you see, it does get better as you move around, so it's not too bad. A beautiful moonrise over the castle. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Any suggestions, chuck them down below. I do read them all, and I will reply to them when I have time. Check out the rest of my channel, see what other videos you like. Any suggestions for any other games, throw them up there. In a minute I'm just playing what I'm interested in and what's worth it with the job I've got. Don't get a lot of time, but hey, that's life. So yeah, give us a thumbs up, please subscribe, follow my Twitter, Twitch and Facebook pages as well please, and I shall see you all soon. Happy building.